The One District One Product scheme is an initiative launched by the Government of India to promote traditional and indigenous industries in various districts across the country. Under this scheme, each district is encouraged to identify and focus on at least one specific product or craft that is unique to that region. This scheme aims to empower local artisans, craftsmen, and small-scale manufacturers by providing them with financial support, skill development, market access, and infrastructure improvements. To support this scheme, we are creating an exciting new application that will empower local artisans by connecting them with key stakeholders in the market. Through this, we will transform the way the artisans reach their audience and grow their businesses. We also revolutionize the supply chain transparency and integrity with blockchain technology. But to implement blockchain technology in supply chain, we had many challenges, some which need to be focused more where. Extra charges for transactions in a blockchain network can be a significant barrier for the stakeholders in the blockchain network. Less number of participants in the blockchain community leads to security issues, so there is a high chance for 51% attack in blockchain network. Difficult to introduce minor nodes to verify transaction in supply chain network and include the transaction to the blockchain. So we have developed a special private blockchain framework where stakeholders doesn't need to pay any extra charges for transaction and keeps the information super private. Since each transaction in the network is free, the minor nodes wouldn't get any pay, so no one would serve as minors in the network. So we have introduced a special node called as AI node which act as minors. They would verify the transaction and add the transaction to the blockchain. We have designed our own algorithm referred as trust algorithm, which would be used by AI node to verify the transaction in the blockchain network. According to trust algorithm, each blockchain network should have a financial rotator commonly referred as bank. Each and every transaction carried out in a network will be recorded in blockchain, and each node in network has the blockchain copy. Let's take an example of a business deal carried between person X and Y on selling tea leaves. Initially, X sends request to Y with transaction info which comprises date, location, transaction, sales, quantity, product, etc. If Y interested in this deal, he would accept the transaction. After this handshake process, a debt would be generated for both X and Y by the bank. The amount of debt would be based on the transaction sales. For example, let's take the transaction sales for this scenario as 10,000. Person X definitely could not be malicious by saying that he had sent the goods without actually sending it, because he has the debt of amount 10,000 from the bank. Only if the transaction is verified, the debt would be cancelled. Same way, person Y could not be malicious by saying the false info that he had not received the goods, because he also has the same debt from the bank. Only if the transaction is verified, the debt would be cancelled. If the process ends up smoothly by both the parties, the debt would be cancelled automatically through smart contract. An entire transaction is framed as block and added to blockchain. Through this system, we ensure the trust and integrity of implementing blockchain technology in supply chain, which would help stakeholders to have a transparent and smooth process.